My body threw a major check engine light on me when I was 32. I suffered a severe toxic goiter storm. Imagine, my youngest son was only 1 year old at the time. As a mom of three and a breadwinner, trying to build a 60 million peso portfolio, it was terrifying to think that if my body gave out, my family's welfare will be at risk. The standard online advice tells you to hustle harder, although it doesn't necessarily say these words, but that meant sleeping less and grinding until your bank accounts are full. But what happens when your body refuses to sign off on that contract? When a health crisis hit me, I had to stop doing part-time jobs and focus strictly on my main job. Later on, managing diabetes and overcoming a painful bout with gallstones without surgery reminded me how fragile things can be. Many of us operate as a solo income machine. We assume we can work multiple jobs for the next 10, 20, or 30 years. But when you face chronic health challenges, you realize you can't afford to play that game in the long term. You have to stop trading your health for cash. I realized I needed to complete a comprehensive financial guide and system for my family, just in case something ever happens to me. To make this work, we had to restructure our household, and we needed to do it fast. It has been a year since my husband left the corporate world, and although I would say we have been blessed since, these are worries that still linger. So here are 3 changes we engineered to build a 60 million peso portfolio without sacrificing our physical health. First, we shifted the load from muscle to machinery. In the past, we actually invested separately because our financial personalities clashed. I am naturally very aggressive with investments, while he prefers to stay on the safe side. We rarely agreed on where to put the money, but this project changed that. We resolved our differences by building layers of protection into our plan. Because my husband is in accounting, he is incredibly disciplined with deadlines, exact numbers, and monitoring our actual spending. I, on the other hand, tend to focus heavily on our future plans and what-if scenarios, which doesn't always ground on our daily budget. But by combining his grounding execution with my long-term vision, we stopped working apart and started working as a unified team. Second, we worked on assigning the goals to investments. When your health is unpredictable, you cannot rely entirely on volatile, high-maintenance investments that require you to watch the chart constantly, although I still do. But we locked in our low-risk investments, like funding Pag-ibig MP2 for our college education, so the money compounds even if I need to unplug and heal. We prepare early for next year's tuition and always pay everything during enrollment. We also separated budget for helping extended family to protect our household. Third, we respect our allocation limits. As our portfolio scales, we deliberately shift our mindset from aggressively chasing positions to maintaining structural integrity. Recently, the semiconductor sector dipped. My natural aggressive reaction was to maximize the opportunity and to buy more. But because it had already reached our 25% allocation cap, I folded my hands and waited. I have come to understand that the market comes in waves. Respecting our solid foundation in VUAA is more important than chasing a dip that may ruin the overall balance of our portfolio. Protecting your allocation rules protects your peace of mind, and peace of mind is the ultimate health metric. Your net worth should never cost you your physical survival. If hitting your financial goals requires you to destroy your body, your blueprint is faulty. Sit down with your numbers, build a redundant system with your partner, and design a wealth engine that protects your family while letting your body heal. If you want to see how we build this system step by step, I invite you to join us and follow along. That's the update for today, groupmates. See you on the next one.